Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a review of the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I have been trying this foundation out for the past 2 weeks or so, and I figured I would go ahead and do a quick little review for you guys. So on Ulta's website, it says that it's a long-wear foundation with breathable skin technology. Provides medium to full buildable coverage that lasts all day and allows the skin to breathe. The formula's 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer. The ultra-thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy-looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends in evenly, so your makeup looks fresh all day. And it has SPF. It didn't say how much SPF, which is weird. And it retails for $14.99 on the Ulta website. I have mine in the lightest shade Pearl, which is a perfect shade match for me in both shade and undertone, which I love. It's just yellow enough, just light enough, just fantastic enough. So let's start with the claims. It is a very, very thin, watery type consistency, which is my preferred consistency. I really don't like the thick creams. It's not my preference, especially with my dry skin and my acne and all that. I prefer something that's very thin and lightweight, which this definitely is. Medium to full buildable coverage. I don't think I would go that far. I think it is medium coverage and you can build it up a little bit, but I feel like in order to get it to full coverage, you really have to build it up quite a lot because it is a thin, watery consistency, but it really does start to look cakey, and I found that the more I force it into the full coverage range, the more cakey my face looks, unnatural my face looks, and the quicker it breaks down by the end of the day. Now, y'all know I have dry skin, so foundations kind of disappearing or breaking down and whatnot isn't my normal issue, but I did find that I had that quite a bit with this one, specifically on those days where I really did try and force it and push it and build it up and that kind of thing. It really, really broke down really badly on my chin and around my mouth and in between, or on the edges of my nose. It really just started to kind of build up, break apart, and look a little funky. So I didn't love that. I really, really love this foundation when I do 2 light layers, one full layer and then one kind of building layer, basically to get it to where it is right now. That's basically what I did today. I did one full layer and then I went back on my cheeks and my problem zones and I kind of built it up really, really lightly. And I think that's where this foundation really shines because it looks like skin. It's got some great coverage. It covers all my redness and whatnot, and it even covers up my acne scars that I'm dealing with, but it doesn't look cakey and it doesn't look unnaturally full coverage, but it does look like foundation. Honestly, it sinks into fine lines even when I set it, which, by the way, you do have to set this foundation because it kind of stays sticky and I can never really get it to dry down fully, so I always have to set this one, which I don't love, but I also find that it doesn't look super dry and cakey when I do that, which is always good. It doesn't really say if it's supposed to be matte or dewy or satin or whatever. I think it's very specifically satin. It's not dewy, but it's not matte, and it really does just kind of look healthy and like skin in that way that it kind of mimics your natural look of slight dewiness, if that makes any sense at all. I really just feel like it looks really great. It's not emphasizing any of my pores or acne. It doesn't sit on dry skin weird. It doesn't emphasize peach fuzz, which I just do. And foundations usually sit weird in that spot, and this doesn't do that. It doesn't move around throughout the day. I don't find that I'll end the day with random chunks missing. It doesn't wear off weirdly. And I found that it really does last all day if I don't do too much. Like I said, it's a great foundation. I have to be honest, I've really, really been enjoying wearing this foundation lately. My only complaints were, like I said, not really full coverage, can't really get it there, but even if you try to, it kind of wears weirdly and breaks down really, really quickly. But it plays well with all of my face products. It plays well with all of my primers. I haven't found anything that it like reacts weirdly with. It's not breaking me out, which is always great. I wouldn't say it has a perfume to it, but it's not unscented either. It has kind of a spa-like smell to it, but it's just really nice and fresh, almost like cucumber maybe. Something that's not like overly offensive to the senses, but it's definitely there. And if your super sensitive skin doesn't like perfume, you might not like this one because it might end up breaking you out. I'm not sure, but it doesn't break me out, which is always great. I also haven't noticed any of my concealers playing weird with it, which I found some foundations definitely react weirdly with certain concealers, where I'll almost end up getting like a line where they won't blend together. I haven't had that problem with any of my concealers yet, which is just, it's great when I find something that plays well with all of my other favorites, because, I mean, if you're the newcomer, you gotta play well with the other friends, because I'm not gonna change everything up just for you, right? So, yeah, all in all, I really like this foundation. $15 is, I don't understand the drugstore is getting so expensive, it's stupid. I would say wait for a sale. It's L'Oreal. It's gonna be on a buy one get one free, buy one get one half off, some type of deal soon. So I would say definitely wait for that if you're curious about testing it out, because $15 is just painful and stupid. But I hope you guys liked today's video. If you like these quick little reviews that don't get super crazy technical or fancy or anything like that, then definitely hit that subscribe button, because I do these quite a lot on lots of different products, and they're kind of like my favorite way to talk about makeup. So I hope you guys will hit that subscribe button, maybe check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!